Entitled parents wants me to fund their retirement plans overseas. I'm female 28, was raised mostly by my extended family. My parents had me when they were 21 because their friends were having kids and they felt left out. That being said, you can tell that they're not the most matured people. They were dirt poor and didn't think it through. When I was 8 or 9, I hit puberty and my chest started growing out, and my mom brought me into a room and made sure she thoroughly checked on their growth every day. She made me promise not to tell anyone, but I told my grandma, and since then it stopped. Soon after, she would make me her confidant when she would tell her how she cheated on my dad around age 9 or 10, then abandoned us a few years later and said she doesn't want to have anything to do with us ever. My dad couldn't afford us on his own, and he also had intense anger issues and hit us often, so he had to give us up to another kind relative to raise us, but he always sent money. Needless to say, they're both shit parents, and I'm glad I never had to see them again, or so I thought. It's been over a decade, and I worked my butt off and became the first kid in the family to break out of the poverty cycle. I got a job, got my own place, sent myself to school. I work more than 80 hours a week to get here. Guess who appears suddenly? Yep, that's right, my mom. My dad won't even look me in the eye because he's too ashamed. But my mom now has selective amnesia to her wrongdoings and has decided that I am to fund her retirement plan in Australia. For context, we live in Southeast Asia and our currency is in shambles. Now she's been blowing up my phone every day asking for her retirement funds and also making sure I still love her. She even goes to a psychiatrist in the local hospital, and I guess her sob stories have gotten to the doctor because this psychiatrist is asking me to come in for family therapy.